I'm feeling that it's necessary to keep coming back and keeping it alive. My uncle, I say, if you don't go, somebody need to go represent the family. We need to keep history out there, because if you don't keep it out there, you're subject to repeat it. So we make the sacrifice to come and to share our story, do what we can to make it important and to give people some idea of what happened, concrete. When you're an eyewitness, that gives validity to it, so that helps people, encourage them more. He loved jokes. He paid you to tell jokes. He would pay people to tell him jokes. He loved jokes. Never had a dull day in his life. I never seen him angry or mad or upset like that. He's always go, you know, full of life. You can't afford to have hatred and bitterness, but it destroys you. It stops you from being effective. So his mother was not bitter. She took his negative circumstances and she turned it into something positive. She went back to school. She formed the Emmett Till Players. They formed the Emmett Till Foundation. So they never let it affect them in a negative way. So they passed that on to us. So we've operated through the years with no ill will or animosity toward anyone, just trying to bring some closure. We like to know closure, and to try to better the generations coming on behind us. Well, I know they'll leave a different person. Once you learn things, it changes you. This incident with Emmett changed my whole life. It changed his mother's life. So we know that we impact people. When they leave here, they would be different. These young, I'm glad to see the young people here as well as the older people. So it gives them more information, gives them more tools to work with. Well, it changed my life because, of course, when I heard them knocking at the door, I started praying. We come from a very religious family. My grandfather Mosley was a preacher, and I now pastor the church that started Emmett Till's mother and grandmother's house in 1926. So we were taught to pray. I said, God, if you just let me live, let me get out of this, I'm going to do right. It seemed like my whole bad life appeared before me in a moment's time. And of course, when you think you're getting ready to die, you want to get your business right with God. That's a natural phenomenon. You don't have to think about it, it just happens. So, and I promised God if He let me get out of that. And 6 years later, I did. You know, I fumbled the ball along the way, and God always reminded me of that vow that I made. Nothing happened then, nothing happened the next day, and we actually plumb forgot about it until I heard him talking that Sunday morning outside the door. Had no idea that I would have any repercussion from a whistle. Just a whistle, you know. He shouldn't have whistled. You know, he did it in jest, no harm done, didn't touch her. But I never thought that she'd be killed for whistling. I knew things were bad. I knew things, they told me what could happen, but I just never fantasized that it would happen because of this. I hope through these events that it would help people see the light. I know people behave different now because of laws, but you can't legislate the heart. My thing is that we need to get people to God, and we need to keep God in our life.
you.